Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So, last lesson we had started what did we start? Descriptive phrase. What's a descriptive phrase? What are the two words called in Arabic? Man'oot and the na'at. Man'oot is the word that is being described, and the na'at is what? The actual adjective and the description. Okay? And before that, what did we do? The conjunctive phrase, which is made up of what? What are the three words in there? Ma'tufun alayh comes first. In between of them comes the harfu atfin, ya harful atf, and then the ma'tuf. So we've done two types of phrases. We're still on a descriptive phrase, but there's a few things that we need to clarify before we move on. The first thing is, we said, what's the rule regarding the man'oot na'at? They must match in all four characteristics in ding. They must be both in all definite, indefinite, i'rab, number and gender. They have to match. Now, the mubtada is also, mubtada khabar structure is also quite similar. What's the difference between mubtada khabar and man'oot na'at? What's the big difference? Correct. So basically, the difference is ding and ing. The mubtada and khabar agree in I, N and G. I'rab, number and gender, but they always disagree in the D. So if they agree in I and G, but they differ in D, what are they? Mubtada and khabar. And if they agree in D, I, N and G, what are they? Man'oot na'at. Are you following? But they differ in definite and indefinite, the mubtada khabar. And the man'oot na'at agree in all four. That's the difference. Okay, so let's look at this example here. We have here al-waladu sadiqu. So in this example, this is ma'rifah. This is also ma'rifah. Because both of them are ma'rifah, this is going to be what? Man'oot and na'at. The same two words you put across here, this is ma'rifah. And this is nakira. They disagree in the D. So what does it become now? Mubtada khabar. Are you following? That's the only difference between the mubtada khabar and the man'oot na'at. Are you following? Okay, so for example, let's start number one. We have here ar-rajulu qawiyyun. What kind of structure is this? It's a mubtada khabar. Why is it mubtada khabar? Ar-rajulu is ma'rifah and qawiyyun is. So it becomes mubtada and that becomes the khabar. Next one. We have here. What's the word? Rajulun qawiyyun. What's the structure of this? It's man'oot. Now, why is it man'oot na'at? Both are nakira. They don't disagree in nakira and ma'rifah. So both nakira, sorry, you put here, you put in green, it's a phrase, you say here, man'oot, and qawiyyun becomes na'at. Okay? Ar-rajulul qawiyyu.
It's man'oot na'at.
Ar-rajulul qawiyyu is also man'oot na'at. Why? They're both ma'rifah. So this is also man'oot. This is also na'at. Okay? Rabbun ghafurun. It's also man'oot na'at. Why? Because they're both nakira. Next one, ar-rabbul ghafuru. That's also man'oot na'at. And ar-rabbu ghafurun, mubtada khabar. Yes? Right, now moving on. Another point I want to clarify. This is something which is a bit unique to the Arabic language. On the left hand side we have humans. On the right hand side we have aliens. No? Not aliens? Non-humans. Okay? Man, teacher, woman, engineer, boy, girl, mother. All of these are what? Human beings. Okay? Then we have book, desk, house, paper, carpet, tree. These are not human beings. They are objects, things. Even for example, if we have the word, yeah. Okay? These are all what? Things. Non-humans. So the Arabs, when it's singular, it's not a problem. When it's singular, it's very easy. when you make a plural of a non-human. So let's say, for example, what's the word for man? Rajulun. The plural is? Rijalun. Rijalun. Correct? Then we have over here, what's the word for book? Kitabun. And then we have here Kutubun. Correct? Now, this is not a problem. This is what? Singular. Mufrad Mudhakkar. Rijalun is what? It's a Mufrad Mudhakkar. This is Jam' and Mudhakkar. Jam' Mukassar, but it's Jam' and it's Mudhakkar. Kitabun is also, is it Mudhakkar Muannas? Mudhakkar and Mufrad. Correct? Kutubun. From what you studied, what is it? It's Jama' Mukassar, but it's Mufrad. Yes? Yeah. Sorry, that's not Mufrad, it's Jama'. My mistake, sorry. It's Jama'. Is it Mudhakkar or Mu'annath? So according to the rules, it's what? Jama' and it's Mudhakkar. But it's non-human. What does that mean? When you have the plural of something which is not a human being, like any of these, book, desk, house, paper, carpet, tree, any of these things, even animals, dog, cat. The Arabs treat these as what? Mufrad and Mu'annath. Why? I got no idea. But that's what the Arabs do. So grammatically, the word kutubun, according to what we've studied, is what? Jama' and Mudhakkar. But it will carry the rules of a Mufrad Mu'annath. What will it carry? The rules of a Mufrad Mu'annath. What's the rule again? If we have a plural of something which is what? Not a human being. We have a plural of something which is not human being. Grammatically, what do we treat it as? Mufrad Mu'annath. If it's a human being, not a problem. Singular, plural, it doesn't make a difference. If it's a human being. If it's a non-human being, it's singular, nothing. Only when a non-human becomes plural, the Arabs treat this as what? As though it was mufrad, singular, and mu'annath, feminine, in grammar.
What? In grammar, we treat it as mufrad.
As mufrad and mu'annath. So for example, baytun, buyutun. They will treat buyutun as though it was what? Mufrad, mu'annath. Jannatun, jannat. They will treat these. So what does that mean? If I said to you, for example, al-jannatu, and I left a blank space here, and I said here, in brackets we have the word jamilun. I said, use the word jamilun to complete the sentence. What would you make jamilun to make a mubtada khabar sentence? Al-jannatu, jamilatun. Why would you make it jamilatun? Because you're going to say, jannah is what? Mufradan mu'annath. So because mufrad mu'annath, the khabar has to match in number and gender. So we're going to make it al-jannatu jamilun. Okay? That's simple. But what's going to happen? If we had the word al-jannat, we had the word al-jannat. We leave it blank and we say use the word jamilun to make a khabar. It should be jamilat because it's mu'annath and it's jama'. But is it human or non-human jannat? It's a garden, non-human. So we will imagine that this is what? The rule will be, this is going to be, it's in the rule of a mufrad and mu'annath. So therefore we say al-jannatu jamilatun. We say al-jannatu jamilatun. If we had to say al-buyut, the houses are big, you say al-buyutu kabiratun or kabiratun? Kabiratun. So even though it's buyut is jama' and mudhakkar, the grammar is, what grammar is applied to it? The rules of mufrad mu'annath. Okay? Yes? So this will affect all of these things. So for example here, yawmun. So yawmun, is it mufrad, muthanna or jama'? Mufrad. Okay? So if I make a mubtada, I say Mubarak means blessed. So when we make it al-yawmu mubarakun, so Mubarak is going to be mufrad and mudhakkar because yawm is mufrad and mudhakkar. What's the plural of yawmun? Ayyamun. Now is that human or non-human? Is it plural or singular? So grammatically what's it going to be? Mufrad, mu'annath. So you're going to say al-ayyamu mubarakatun. You will make it the khabar to match as if it was what? Mufrad mu'annath. You say al-ayyamu mubarakatun. Does that make sense? The reason behind it, I don't know. That might not make sense to us. But the rule, do you understand the rule? Why do they make it mufrad mu'annath? Their language, they do what they want. Khalas. But this is the rule that they've applied. So we've got to learn this rule. Okay? Now for example here, if you say ja'a means to come, a blessed day came. So man'oot not. So man'oot, they has to match in D-I-N-G. So the blessed day came. But what if you want to say some blessed days came? So you say here ja'at ayyamun mubarakatun. So if we look at it here, according to our rules, this is what? Jama' and mudhakkar. But what overrides it is what? Non-human. So it doesn't matter if it's mudhakkar or mu'annas. What do you have to say now? It's in the rule of what? Mufrad, mu'annath. Therefore you make that mufrad mu'annath. Are you with me? Okay? So the two main rules that we covered today. The rule number one that we done was what? Rule number one was that to differentiate between the mubtada khabar and the man'oot not, we look at the ding ing. If they match in all four, it is what? Man'oot not. If they match in three of the four, meaning the last three and they differ in D, is what? Mubtada khabar. And the second rule is, for some reason, the Arabs have decided, very long time ago, hundreds and thousands of years ago, that if there's a plural of something not human, grammatically it will be considered to be what? Mufrad mu'annath. And therefore, all the grammatical rules will apply to that. For example, the khabar, the na, will be mufrad mu'annath. Okay? Yes? So the summary of what we've done so far. The harfu atf, the ma'tuf alayh, the ma'tuf, man'oot, and na. So 5 new words we've learned. And we also learned the 4 huruf atf, wa, fa, thumma, and aw. Any questions? Yes? Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. ونشهد لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك